Okay, starting my backpacking hike to Half Dome, September 28th, 11:30. Just locked my whatever food I had in the car for my return in the bear boxes here. Now I'm heading up. And it's gonna be a hot day. I think it's the hottest day this summer. It's gonna be in the 80s, close to 90. It's already like 80 degrees at 11:30. I made it to Nevada Fall. It's exactly 4 o'clock now. Like 4.5 hours to climb up. Mist Trail was closed, so I came on John Muir Trail. Took a half-hour lunch. Almost like another mile and a quarter from the campground, Little Yosemite Valley. Very pretty here. I've been here many times with more water. It's the driest I've seen. Morning of September 29th. It's my camp at the Backpackers Campground in Little Yosemite Valley. It got kind of crowded. When I came here at 5, there wasn't that many people, but this morning there are a lot of tents around. Making my breakfast, tea, some cheese and olives, and banana bread. Then I'm gonna hit the trail to go and do Half Dome. Got to about 48 degrees last night, which is actually not that bad for this time of the year. And the skies are smoky. There are actually a couple of wildfires inside the park not far from here. And I think at night it just, because of the cold air, the smoke just settles in the valley. Hopefully it will clear up. It smells a little smoky too. Alright. Making my tea. So leaving the Little Yosemite campground for the hike of Half Dome. 3,000 feet up and 3.5 miles long. Smoky skies. Hopefully we get above the haze and the smoke. It's 9 a.m. sharp. 2.5 hours, 500 feet up. Look at this big, massive rock. But the glacier just dumped it here. The trail is pretty much all uphill, but nice soft sand, most of it, and then there are granite steps, at least for now. So I'm at the junction of John Muir Trail, which I was on right now. John Muir splits off, goes that way to the right, goes to Tenaya Lake and Tuolumne Meadows, and then out of the park. To the left is Half Dome hike. So it's about a mile and a half up from the campground and 800 feet elevation. And it took me 45 minutes to get here. And it warms up fast. I was shivering in the campground, but now I'm sweating my ass off. Time to drink. Still smoking. From the trail junction to Half Dome is about 2 miles. So another 2,200 feet of elevation gain, but the last 400 is almost, that cable stuff. So 1,600 feet to go in 2 miles. Steep. The scenery here is a lot like my backyard in the Sierras by Tahoe. Granite dust trails and same trees, same sounds. Lower elevation, I suppose, but the same elevation. So now it's been about exactly actually 1 hour, 1,000 feet up. And this one is called Little Spring. Apparently there is a permanent spring here. It's not snow fed. To the left of the trail after you pass this tree route. On all trails it says Little Spring here, but you have to get off the trail for a while to find the spring. But I read the description farther up. They cut a tree and then you can find the spring through that notch on the tree. We'll let you know if I find it. Actually, I saved somebody's ass yesterday. Going after Nevada Fall, there's this guy coming down, all panting. He said, "Oh, do you have any water?" I had drunk already my 2 liters in the bladder and had started drinking from my auxiliary bottle. I said, "Yeah, sure," because I was close to the campground, could filter more water. Poor guy, he drank the water that I had in my bottle. Thanked me so much. He said he was willing to pay $20 for the water. I said, "Well, go ahead." I was joking with him. Then there was another guy hiking up from the valley. I saw him, he was going up without any water. So I caught up with him on Nevada Fall. I said, "Wow, you did it with no water?" He said, "Yeah, I just drank the water from here, from the river." I said, "All right, okay." So what, is it gonna make me sick? So well, the water is known to have Giardia, the river water. So if you get sick the next week or 10 days, go to your doctor, tell him what you did. It won't be COVID. But you have to be prepared to bring a lot of water here and filter. Let me see if I can find this freaking spring here. I have 2 liters to go up, and I think it should be enough to come down too, but I brought my filter too in case I run out of water going down. Oh well, I guess I missed the talking here. So I'm halfway up, done 1,500 feet. And 10:30, and so an hour and a half, halfway up. I can now see the Half Dome from the trail. There it is, and people are climbing it already. I actually saw a few people going down already. So let's see, zoom on it. I'm like 4/10 of a mile from the base of, they call it a subdome. Another hour and a half to get to the base of the Half Dome. Pretty smoky here. So I just passed the inspection point. Park ranger checked my ID and permit. Gave me some instructions. And I'm gonna go up. It's about at the base of Subdome, they call it, 2.7 miles up from the campground. And elevation of 700-800 feet. About 1,700 feet up from the campground. So I have about 1,300 feet up to go. And it's exactly 2 hours from when I started, 11 o'clock. Half it. Going up is pretty much switchback staircase. Like these steps, granite steps, like 18 inches each. Just keep going up. Hey, my friend Lizzie is here too. I have them in my backyard. They're not as big though. I call them Lizzies. almost up to the base of the cables. So I made it to the base of the cables. Man, it looks scary. I'm gonna sit at the bottom, have a snack, decide if I can get the courage to go up. Watch these people, see if anyone falls off first. And if I get up there, I'll have my lunch up there. It's only 11:30. Very nice views, even through smoke. You see the whole valley. So it's 11:30. I'm at 8,300 feet. Man, this is like 600-700 feet. I thought 400 feet, man. All right, let me sit down and rest a little, gain my courage. I took like a half-hour snack break. I'm gonna go up. At least try to. To the top of Half Dome. Man, the trail was scarier than it looked. Much more strenuous than Angel's Landing hiking Zion. You can see the whole valley there. Quarter Rome is down there to the right. Even with smoke, you can see a lot here. I'm gonna go up there and have my lunch. So we're at the edge where the Half Dome goes down vertically, and the hump of the Half Dome is down there. So I had my lunch on the edge of Half Dome, looking down. They say it's 5,000 feet, but I think it's like, yeah, I guess it is 5,000 feet down. Man, it's a mile. Now this side is the hump of the Half Dome, the round part of Half Dome, and apparently you can go down quite a ways on the hump. Not that I'm gonna do that, just gonna go see what's going on over there. So apparently this was big granite dome that oozed up through the surrounding rock, then cooled down, solidified, was a big blob of magma, became granite. Overlying rocks eroded. Glaciers cut, I think the glacier cut the half of it. This side that's vertical, I believe that was cut by glaciers. This park has so many domes and half domes and quarter domes. This part just keeps going and then goes down. I don't want to go down and have to come back up. I'm so tired. There's a famous El Cap. El Capitan is there. You can see it through the haze. That must be El Cap. That was at the edge of the vertical. I had lunch. That's the back side of the dome. And that's the Yosemite Valley down there. Just too hazy to see the valley floor. El Capitan. I was down there last month and a half ago at the Yosemite Falls hike. In a couple of weeks, I'm hoping to do Mount Whitney. I got the permit. Alright, I'm gonna head down. It was too scary to shoot taking pictures coming up. I just didn't want to lose my cell phone or camera or kill someone with it if it's to hit someone, so no footage of it. Maybe going down I'll take some footage. Alright, going back down. Put my gloves on, put stuff away, tighten the loose ends. It was a good hike. I'll wait for you here. It's a little flat area here. Take your time. And going down, looking down is scary. I came up this way. I'm going down facing forward. See how far I can push my luck. It's safer, I think, until I lose the grip, I suppose. Then I go backwards. This is the steepest part now. I made it down. For me, coming down, facing down was the easiest way to do. I'm not scared of heights, so it was easier, I think. I tried the portion of it going backwards, I was slipping. Going down, you facing down, you control it with your arms and you just slide. These freaking ravens on top, if you're not careful with your backpack, they come and unzip it and take stuff out of it. Flying thieves. The smoke has lifted, get a nicer view of the valley, Yosemite Valley. Quarter Dome on the right. And then actually tourist trap Yosemite Valley with all the campgrounds are to my back. Can see it from here. It's gonna be all downhill from here. And I think that flat area down there is where my campground is. Little Yosemite Valley. Get back to the Little Yosemite Valley campground. It's actually 4 p.m. Started at 9 a.m. 7 hours. I'd say 4 hours up, 2 hours down. I goofed around an hour for lunch and other stuff. That wraps it. Gonna have a nice salmon salad, ramen soup for dinner, and head back to Yosemite Valley tomorrow. September 30, 9 a.m. Broke camp. Everything fit in my backpack. Hopefully, yeah, I guess it should be 6-7 pounds lighter. All the stuff I ate, and the freaking flying thief this morning took my snack bag while I was not paying attention. Beware of these ravens and crows. They distract you and then another one comes and takes it. Oh well, they need the calories more than I do. Alright, I'm heading down to Yosemite Valley where my car is, and I'm gonna, I think, back camp at the backpackers campground. I can stay there one night before heading out, and hopefully eating some good food in one of the restaurants down there. Shouldn't take me more than like 4 hours to get down. Adios muchachos, off it! Okay, made it to Nevada Fall. I take a break, eat the rest of my snack, whatever is left of it, after that freaking crow took my snack bag worth of 400 calories or something. These critters are shameless. God, the squirrel came to my backpack just right in front of me. Oh, I love them, man. They're trying to survive. Easy food is best. All right. Less smoky today. Hopefully when I get to the valley, the smoke has lifted up due to heat. So it's Nevada fall. Usually it comes in spring. See all those potholes down there? It's flowing full up to there and then roars down. You can hear the roaring like from a mile away. But now it's the driest time. And this trail is traversed by stock animals too. So you see all the mules here. They're going down, going up. And it's construction on the mist trail. The mist trail is closed from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hi. Hey, mule. What's up, mule? National Park Service, huh?
Coming in or going out?
Going that way.
All right. You have a good stay?
Take it, yeah. You can see how the water gouges the rock over time. So going down on JMT, past Nevada Fall. Had my breakfast snack up there. And this one is the big hump. It's the back of the Half Dome. See, I was up there. Looks like a saddle. I think that's the sub base. The little one to the right of it, and then you go down, and then you take the cables up. And I think I was all the way up there checking the back of the Half Dome. Apparently there is a trail that goes to the base of the Half Dome from this side, and then from the top you can hike down a little, but you have to stop because there will be a 1,000-foot drop. The view of Vernal Fall. Too bad mist trail is closed, otherwise you go by it and you get this cool mist from the fall. Maybe not now because the water is too low. I'm almost down. Another 700 feet of elevation. That's the mighty Merced River. Right now it's the driest time of the year and it's barely its own glory. But still flowing. Enough commentary. Made it back to the car. It took me 3 hours to come down from the campground, Little Yosemite Valley. It was a fast one. I actually did some trail running with my heavy pack. It's amazing how you get used to that pack if it's fit right. Anyway, I'm gonna check the internet, see what's going on, and maybe spend the night in this backpackers campground. And then head home tomorrow, or just head home now. After, of course, eating something cooked, fresh cooked. So last night at Yosemite, I came down from the high country and camping at the backpackers campground in Happy Isle, Yosemite Valley itself. I got my pizza, eating it right in front of the dried out Yosemite Falls. I was there about a month and a half ago. There was still some water. Usually around this time of the year, there's nothing. Hey, get out of here. It's freaking easy. And this Merced River, it's barely flowing. I'm sitting in the middle of the river. Well, last night of my trip to Yosemite, that's where I was yesterday, on top of Half Dome. I sat on that ledge, that little pointy thing. I sat up there but didn't dare to take a selfie, dropping down 5,000 feet. The smoke has cleared today. I guess the wind is shifted. I think the wind has shifted from the east, pushing everything to the Bay Area. It's really smoky there now. All right, that's the end of it.